Welcome, I'm the KnK Kami, and this is a quickie review for Psycho-Pass the movie. So for those of you not in the know, Psycho-Pass is a cyberpunk series set in the 22nd century of Japan, where society is ruled by a computer system known as the Sybil system. The Sybil system determines if someone is a criminal or about to become a criminal, or if they are fully innocent in society's world, and the world is set upon these rules that keep them good or bad. The main protagonist of Psycho-Pass is an inspector by the name of Akane Sugimori, and she is by far one of the most well-written, strong female characters to ever come out of Japan in any anime series. And she even continues to grow throughout this movie, just as she has in the first two seasons, and continues to be one of the best pieces of it. Another interesting aspect with this movie is the Sybil system is looking to be outsourced and expand into other governments to stop war that has been constantly going on around the world. It is an interesting concept unless you really know what the origins are behind the Sybil system for those that have watched the first two seasons. Then it can get kind of scary. The animation is quite gorgeous to look at, although there are a few scenes where it seems like it is a little too dark, but I think that was intentional. Nevertheless, it is gorgeous most of the time, and the fight scenes are pretty awesome. It does feel like an extended episode, which is great for those who have been into the series since the beginning. Unfortunately, if you are looking for this to be a conclusion of the series, it's not going to be that. It's more of just a continuation of another step in the storyline. This can be both a good thing and a bad thing depending on your point of view. Yuki Kanno's score continues to impress and fits perfectly and harkens back to the first season. Unfortunately, there are some downsides to the movie, as Kagami, while it's great to see him back, he does feel nothing more than fan service. He just doesn't really feel like he really belongs here and adds anything to the plot. In fact, there is one point where he does kind of become pointless. Another negative is that the plot is predictable, which is a shame because the first season just pulled in so many plot twists that you never saw coming that it can bring down the enjoyment a little bit. Nevertheless, it does not fully take away from the enjoyability of this world, especially thanks to the Sybil system and Akane. And like I said, it isn't a conclusion to the storyline, so that may be viewed as a negative. Overall, Psycho-Pass the movie is definitely worth buying on Blu-ray if you are a fan of the series.
Then I'll go ahead and download it right now.
No.
If you are not a fan, nothing is going to bring you into the fold here because there's nothing that is going to make you suddenly love it. If you have never seen the series before, do not start with this movie. You need to have watched the first two seasons, especially the first season, to really understand what is going on in this world. If you are curious, you could test it out, but you are most likely going to be lost, and it will spoil a few things that have all happened previously. Until next time, bye.
Find the paperback. Ebooks lack character.
Got all the same words, don't they?
Physical books are more than the words they contain. They're also tools to stimulate your senses and adjust your thinking.